What's up, YouTube? Triton Carbide here, bringing you the review of the SMR. The gameplay's domination on Yemen starts off slow, but I start going nuts about halfway through. Just wanted to get this uploaded for Sunday. Just couldn't do it. Just gonna have to be Mondays now. Do apologize. Not a huge fan of this map, but it's good for this setup because it has long lines of sight. The SMR's distance can take full advantage of this map, as you'll see. Setup I'm using: a red dot sight, stock for faster ADSing, because I hate slow ADSing ever since Modern Warfare 3 Stalker. My secondary is the FHJ-18, aka the Stinger, using Ghost, Hardline, Scavenger, and Engineer. Score streaks I'm running are low as usual. I do run the UAV care package and Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike is perfect for domination, as again you'll see in this video. There's actually a random point in this video where I think I automatically just get all my point streaks. I don't even know what I did. Just pay attention to it. All of a sudden they just kind of all filled back up. Don't really know why. And I do get lucky with some care packages. And there's a fail. Let's try that again. There you go. Alright, on to the review. SMR is a semi-auto assault rifle that's unlocked at level 46. Same as a Scorpion Evo. Big level. Advantage of this gun are the power and the great distance that it has. It does a beastly 50 damage up to about 39 yards. It's a two-shot kill at any distance, anywhere from the torso up. Only other assault rifle that can do a two-shot kill is the FAL, but it's only a two-shot kill up to 10 yards with the FAL. With the SMR, it's a two-shot kill up to 40 yards. It's pretty darn good. At 40 to 75 yards, the damage of the SMR does drop by one, dropping down to 49. Not the biggest deal, but it's no longer a two-shot kill unless one of those shots is a headshot. It is a three-shot kill up to 75 yards, which is quite a bit of distance for these short maps. You don't really have that many long lines of sight where you're going to encounter an enemy over 40 or 75 yards. If you are using a presser, I do not know what the distance is dropped down to, but on this gun, you don't really want to get into too close quarters, so I don't really think the suppressor is a necessary attachment for this gun. The headshot multiplier is 1.2, which you can still get a two-shot kill at 75 yards, like I said, if one of those shots is a headshot. After 75 yards, the minimum damage of this gun is 40. So no matter what, as long as you're shooting above the waist, you get a three-shot kill minimum. Hitting the legs might be a little different. ADS in and out is the slowest in the assault rifle class, unfortunately, but only by 0.03 seconds. Every other assault rifle is the exact same, so I don't really think that is any reason to not pick this gun or require the quick draw handle. The quick draw handle should only really be used in close quarter situations for ADSing, and again, you should not be in close quarter situations with this gun. So far, this gun is sounding like a complete beast, and why wouldn't you use it? There are some disadvantages to this gun. First, it's a 20-round magazine, making it the smallest in the assault rifle category. With extended clips, you can increase it to 27. It's a semi-auto, so I personally don't burn through that much ammo with this gun, so I don't ever see a need to use the extended mags. In some situations, I do wish I had a pistol as a backup. I rarely use one. In close quarters, if you get the first shot off, the other guy is usually dead. However, if there's two people, because of the fact that it's semi-auto, you're at a big disadvantage. Why? The rate of fire is 535 rounds per minute, second slowest in the assault rifle category. Slow is actually the SWAT. Foul is actually 90 rounds per minute faster. But when you're in a game with guns that shoot over 1,000 rounds per minute, you better be on target and you better get that first shot off, because if not, you could be in some serious trouble. That's why you have to stay in places with long lines of sight. Don't generally go close quarters unless you're pretty confident you can get the kill or you can get the jump on the guy. You can have a lot of success if you just manage to stay out of close quarter situations. You can put selective fire on this gun. It does slow the rate of fire down on this gun to around 430 to 450. I haven't seen an accurate number for this, nothing that I would really consider concrete except for hearsay, but I do know for a fact that it does slow the rate of fire down. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an option for a 3-round burst, which I was really hoping it would. I think that it would basically be perfect for this gun, as it's a one-trigger squeeze kill Now, I did play a couple games on full auto just to see how it would handle. I figured, how can I go wrong with this gun on full auto? But I just didn't like it. There was just something about it. It's player preference, clearly. I just thought the gun performed better as semi-auto, and I'm really never, ever a semi-auto kind of guy. On fully auto or semi-auto, there really is no kick you have to worry about, though. So, again, player preference, whatever you choose. There is a decent amount of vertical kick, but because of the slow rate of fire, the gun pretty much goes right back on target after each shot. So there's nothing really that you're going to have to worry about there as long as you can aim or you're ADSing.
Capture the objectives.
One thing you don't want to do in close quarter situations is hip fire with this gun. It is the worst spread of all assault rifles, and it's rated as medium. It's terrible. Simthic.com has its standing hip spread at about 8, which for comparison's sake, SMGs are at 4.75. That is almost 2 times worse hip spread than an SMG. Because it is a distance weapon, I wouldn't even bother putting laser sight on this. It's really not going to improve it that much where you're just going to be a hip fire beast with it. You're still going to lose many gunfights with this. Only time I hip fire this gun is if the guy is literally 5 feet away from me, it's a panic situation, and I know that if I go ADS with this semi-auto, I'm done. That situation right there, probably could have hip fired. Chose to ADS though. Guess it's just instincts at this point in first-person shooters for me. Reload is again, unfortunately, the slowest in the assault rifle class at 1.89 seconds with at least 1 in the chamber. And if you have a completely empty clip, it's almost a second slower than that at 2.69. When you reload, you really need to get behind cover or know for a fact that there are no other enemies around, because if there are, odds are you're going to get caught reloading and you're going to die.
Care package inbound.
My thoughts on this gun, because it is a semi-auto, it does improve your accuracy. You need to learn to aim with this weapon, because if you don't, you are going to die. If you are going to run into guns that are going to be 900 rounds per minute or higher, you get quick lock-on accuracy. What is also beneficial about that, when you use an SMG on maybe hijack or a small map or something like that, your lock-on accuracy is going to be real quick at that, and you're going to win a lot of gunfights. And what I've noticed in every Call of Duty, if your accuracy goes up, your KD goes up. Generally, if your KD goes up, your wins go up. You get more kill streaks / point streaks, and you have more fun, because like I said in my prior videos, that's what this game is about. This game is about having fun. If you're just raging every time you play this game, then why are you bother playing it? Sources I use are a spreadsheet and Simthic.com. I will put the links in the description of this video to check them out yourself. Some of them are different numbers depending on what category you look at. The spreadsheet came out almost immediately after Black Ops 2 came out. I think those are just some quick numbers that someone put together to help a lot of people out, and whoever did that, I very much appreciate that, as a lot of people are going by that. Simthic.com does take a little more time, but they are way more in-depth. Right now, they just have the weapon statistics out, nothing else. They're going to get a spread chart out, they're going to get weapon comparisons out, and everything like that, and more information than you could possibly handle. While I think the spreadsheet is pretty accurate, if the numbers were different for this review, I went with the ones on Simthic. I have about 150 hours into Battlefield 3, and the numbers have been dead on for that. So, its track record, pretty darn good. Overall, this gun is easily worth a permanent unlock, as it's a level 46 gun, and it does take a little bit to get it. The gun is a beast. It's not for everyone to use. You might not be good with it. You might be an absolute beast with it. It's not going to be useful in every situation, and there were going to be some times that if you use this gun, if you had the MSMC, the MP7, the Scorpion Evo or something like that, you would have lived. But that's the risk you're going to have to take when you're using this gun. There's a lot of situations that if you weren't using this gun, you would have died if you were using an SMG. So, you just got to play smart, you got to use your cover, and you got to use your lines of sight with this. I would highly recommend giving this gun a try. I'm going to switch it over to game audio now. If you like this video, definitely please give it a like. If you want to see more of these videos and my other videos, subscribe. I will have them coming probably around 3 to 7 a week. I will try my best for the upper numbers. Alright guys, have a good one. Hope I helped.
Securing A.
Established in the overhead, ready.
Friendly lightning strike inbound. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Losing Bravo. Friendly UAV inbound. Securing Charlie. Losing B. A secure. Care package on standby. Check your timeline. Charlie secure. Care package inbound. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Lightning strike on standby. Losing Alpha. Securing B.
Sensors, capture your target.
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
3.
All flags secured. Hold your positions. Hostile UAV above. Losing Bravo. Job done.